It's been a while since I featured a Boldr hands-on here on my channel. I do talk about them here on my channel from time to time when I'm talking about affordable watches that you need to take a look at because they offer really great value for the money. You're getting titanium watches, usually with really good water resistance that are very nicely sized, and you get some special details. The watch that we're looking at today gets all of that at a really good price. So let's flip the camera and take a look at a Boldr Venture with a beautiful sand dial. Boldr have been around for a very long time. I remember looking at their watches very early on and being impressed that they were using titanium while all other micro brands were still using stainless steel. They were one of the first to incorporate titanium into their designs. This is their field watch. It's called the Venture. This is actually the Wayfarer Sierra, which is desert inspired. And you can see that in the dial. You have a lot of different tones here. It's a copper tone, a sand tone. You get brown as well. So the chapter ring is in a brownish color that matches this nylon strap. It's a NATO strap. It's a double pass-through NATO strap. And then you have lume on there as well. So there's lume on that chapter ring. Then you have a beautiful copper sand tone dial, and it's also textured. You have that same color at the date window. So the date window is color matched, and it really does blend with the dial almost perfectly. The date balances out the 24-hour track at the 9 o'clock position, so you have that at the 3 o'clock position. You get 200 meters of water resistance with this watch. You do get a screening crown and a screening case back. It's always nice to see a field watch get 200 meters of water resistance. It makes this watch very versatile. So it does say at the bottom of the dial the name of the watch, Venture, and then of course right below that, automatic, because this is an automatic movement. Inside this, powering it, it is the 8217 from Miyota. It does hack, it does hand wind. This is a very typical movement that's being used by a lot of micro brands these days because they're very reliable and you're getting pretty good functionality as well. They're easy to service. I've seen a lot more micro brands using these movements. Right below automatic, it says 200 meters because, again, this is a 200 meter field watch. At the top of the dial, right below the 12 o'clock index, it says Boldr, their logo as well. The indices are not applied. They're embossed into the dial, and they are filled with lume as well. They are pretty bright. We'll do a lume shot towards the end. You have a track around that 24-hour track that is embossed into the dial as well. So there's a lot of dimensions to the dial. Plus that minute track or outer ring is also at a different level from the rest of the dial. So there's a little bit of depth, a little bit of a 3D effect to the dial, which looks great. All of the hands are black. They are syringe hands. So the hour and minutes hands are syringe hands. And then you have a lollipop on that black second hand. That is in orange. Measurements on this watch. This is a 38 millimeter watch. It measures in at around 37.9 millimeters according to my calipers, 12.5 millimeters thick. That's including the sapphire crystal. So you do get a sapphire crystal that is flat on this watch with some AR coating. And then you have about a 5.9 millimeter crown. However, it is extremely grippy, very easy to unwind, very easy to wind because it is very, very grippy, very gnarled, as you can see. Lug to lug is around 44 millimeters. I measured in at 43.9 millimeters is what I measured. So this is very wearable. This is on a NATO strap, so it does wear larger because it's on a NATO strap, but if you put this on a traditional strap, these look great on a traditional strap as well. If you put these on a traditional strap, it will wear more closely to that 44 millimeter lug to lug. Or if you wear it on a bracelet, because you have these straight end links, it would wear basically at that 44 millimeters as well. On my wrist today, I have a Formex Reef. This is a watch that I recently got. This is the green dial with the green bezel, but I also got the stainless steel bezel and the rubber strap. So you could basically change up this watch and make it look like anything you want it to look like. I love this watch. It's just very comfortable and I think a very good looking dive watch. And there you go. It looks great on my 7.5 inch wrist. Like I was saying before, this is a 38 millimeter watch, 44 millimeter lug to lug, 12.5 millimeters thick. That's not including that double pass-through NATO strap. Obviously, it wears thicker because of that NATO strap. But again, if you wear this on any other strap, it will not wear thick. I think this looks great. I love the tones that they've used here. The titanium is all bead blasted. So the entire case, all of the hardware in titanium on the strap is all bead blasted. But you're getting that brown tone from the strap, from the dial, from that chapter ring, and then you have that tan, almost metallic salmon dial that is sand colored, I guess is what you would call it. Beautiful tones here. Everything works really well together. Basically everything on the dial is lume, so all of that on the chapter ring, all of the major indices on that chapter ring are lumed. All of the indices are filled with lume, and that is pretty decently applied with lume. And then the hands, of course, are lumed as well. You have a pip in that second hand, and again, that is lume, so you can see that your watch is working in the dark. I highly recommend Boldr because they make very good watches. For anyone who wants something that is sort of like a micro brand, but not really, they are more of a major brand. They make all different types of watches, but if you want something in titanium, steel, bronze, they make a bunch of different materials, but I would definitely go with one of their titanium watches because I think that's kind of what they're known for. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that that's what they're known for. At least that's what I know them for. And I think that they make very good quality watches that will last a lifetime. This watch is really well made. It will last a lifetime. And it's really good looking. I love the tones that they did here. But if you don't like this, they make 50 other versions of it. So there are tons of different colors, and they keep on coming out with new colors and new versions. This is $339 for an automatic titanium field watch with 200 meters of water resistance, a sapphire crystal, a textured dial, and decent lume. You really can't go wrong. I really do think this is a very, very good deal. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. If you are a watch collector, you're probably aware of Boldr. Like I said, they've been around for a very long time. However, I don't think they get a lot of coverage, and I think they definitely deserve it. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It's super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. I'll put a link to the Boldr website and this watch down in the description. If you're interested, definitely check it out. If you're interested in any of their other watches, check out their website. I will put a link down in the description. That's really it, guys. Thank you for logging on. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for joining me today. I will catch you guys in the next video.